Hi guys, I am here with our very last language arts story of our entire kindergarten year. I cannot believe we've made it to this point and I miss all of you so much, but I'm excited to share with you one final story today. Before we jump on in, I want you to take a minute to think about what happens on a windy day. Have you ever seen things fly around in the wind or maybe drop from trees? I don't know about where you live, but it was pretty windy at my house yesterday, and I saw some things flying around. Now, also, have you ever heard the expression, maybe a grown up say, you're jumping to conclusions? Well, that expression, boys and girls, or that saying means that you are making a decision about something before you even know all the information. So you're just kind of guessing and assuming that you're right, but you don't really know. So sometimes if we jump to conclusions, we're going to make a mistake. And everybody makes mistakes sometimes, and that's totally okay. But it is important before we make important decisions or announcements that we have all the information that we can get. Have you ever done something without thinking it through? What happened? Well, if we look at the picture for today's story, I see a lot of different animals, all following a hen. I think that the important ideas of this story will be where the hen is leading all the other animals and why. So let's listen for those as we read today. And I want you to remember as well that we usually learn about the problem in the beginning of a story. The middle of the story tells about the things that the characters do to try to solve the problem. And at the end, we find out what worked, or we call that the solution. So let's look for the problem and what the characters do to solve it. Knowing this will help us be able to retell the story to someone else in our own words. So go ahead and buckle your story belts. And today our final story, drumroll, is titled Henny Penny. It was a very windy day. Went the wind. Nuts, berries, and leaves and twigs were scattered on the ground all around. Henny Penny was searching for something tasty to eat when all of a sudden, plunk, something landed on her head. Oh my, said Henny Penny. The sky is falling. I must go and tell the king, she said, and so she hurried off. As Henny Penny went along, she met Cocky Locky. Where are you going, Henny Penny? He asked. The sky is falling. I must go and tell the king, said Henny Penny. Oh my, let me come with you, said Cocky Locky. Of course, said Henny Penny, but we must hurry. Now, why do you think that Henny Penny is in such a hurry? What is her problem? As Henny Penny and Cocky Locky hurried along together, they met Ducky Lucky. Where are you going? She asked. The sky is falling. We must go and tell the king. But we must hurry, said Henny Penny. Oh my, let me come with you, said Ducky Lucky. Of course, said Henny Penny, but we must hurry. As Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, and Ducky Lucky hurried along together, they met Goosey Lucy. Where are you going? She asked. The sky is falling. We must go and tell the king, said Henny Penny. Oh my, let me come with you, said Goosey Lucy. Of course, said Henny Penny, but we must hurry. As Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, and Goosey Lucy hurried along together, they met Turkey Lurkey. Where are you going? He asked. The sky is falling. We must go and tell the king, said Henny Penny. Oh my, let me come with you, said Turkey Lurkey. Of course, said Henny Penny, but we must hurry. So Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey hurried along together until they saw something that made them stop very suddenly. There, in their pathway, stood Foxy Loxy. Where are you going, my fine feathered friends? Asked Foxy Loxy. Now what will happen? Do you think Foxy Loxy will want to help the animals go and tell the king? The sky is falling and we must go and tell the king, said Henny Penny, her voice trembling just a little. You're going the wrong way, Foxy Loxy said slyly. Come with me. I will show you a shortcut to the king. Do you think Foxy Loxy really has a shortcut? What do you think he has in mind? So they all hurried along behind Foxy Loxy. Soon they came to a door. Down here, said the fox. Who will go first? Now, this was the door to Foxy Loxy's den, where he had planned all along to trap Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey, and to gobble them up for a very fine dinner. Oh no! Now Henny Penny and her friends are going to have a new problem. What is the new problem, boys and girls? Well, Henny Penny hesitated at the door, but went on in, and guess who followed her? That's right. Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey. When all were inside, Foxy Loxy slammed the door to keep them in while he went to fetch some firewood for his stove. Yum! All those roasted birds will taste delicious, he thought. But Foxy Loxy had forgotten that he'd left his back door wide open that day. And by now, Henny and her friends had figured out that there was no shortcut. They knew that sly Foxy Loxy planned to catch them and maybe even eat them. They were getting frightened and wondering out loud what they should do when Henny spied the open back door. This way, she called, but we must hurry! So out the back door went Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey as fast as they could go. And Foxy Loxy was left standing at his back door, watching his dinner run flapping and squawking into the distance. As for the sky, it's still up there where it should be. And no one ever did tell the king that the sky was falling, because it wasn't. The something that landed plunk on Henny Penny's head was just a stick or a berry. Do you think Henny Penny ever figured that out? So how, boys and girls, did the animals solve their problem with Foxy Loxy? Was this a happy ending? We can talk about this story at our Zoom meeting at 3 o'clock today if you're able to join us. Bye, guys.